Good evening. This is All India Radio and I am Valsa Williams with the news at 9. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launches India Post Payments Bank across the country, says with this new system, the banking facilities will reach the remotest parts of the country. President Ram Nath Kovind asserts that technology can help in delivering speedy justice. 3 terrorists killed and a soldier martyred in security operations in Bandipora district of Jammu and Kashmir. Income tax returns filed so far this year register 71% rise compared to corresponding period last year. India and Nepal sign MOU on preliminary survey of railway line between Raxaul and Kathmandu. And in Asian Games, India bagged 2 more gold medals and 1 silver today, beat Pakistan to clinch bronze in men's hockey. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched the India Post Payments Bank IPPB at a function in New Delhi today. The bank will offer a range of products such as savings and current accounts, money transfer, direct benefit transfers, bill and utility payments and enterprise and merchant payments. Speaking on the occasion, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said the launch of this system marks a historic day in the banking sector and this is going to bring a big change in the social system of the country. The Prime Minister said with this launch the banking facilities will reach the doorstep of the people in the remotest parts of the country.
मुझे खुशी है कि इस विराट मिशन को गांव-गांव, घर-घर तक, किसान तक, छोटे व्यापारियों तक पहुंचाने के लिए देश के 3 लाख डाक सेवक कटिबद्ध होकर के तैयार है। डाक सेवक लोगों को डिजिटल लेन देन में न सिर्फ सहयोग करेंगे बल्कि उन्हें ट्रेनिंग भी देंगे ताकि भविष्य में वो अपने फोन से खुद बैंकिंग और डिजिटल ट्रांजैक्शन कर सके।
The Prime Minister said besides enabling money transfer and other services such as investment and insurance, the IPPB will also facilitate digital transactions and help deliver the benefits of schemes such as Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana. The Prime Minister also hit out at the previous governments led by the Congress, saying their policies have destroyed the banking sector. He said the huge NPAs are the cause of UPA policies, and this government has not only identified the cause of rising NPAs, but also took measures to deal with them. He said the government has not given any big loan in its tenure. He said action has been initiated against the 12 big defaulters who were given loans before 2014, resulting in total NPAs of 1.75 lakh crore rupees. He asserted that the government will bring back money from those who have defrauded the banks. The Prime Minister said,
मैं देश को फिर कहना चाहूंगा कि बैंकों का जितना भी पैसा नामदारों ने फंसाया था उसका एक रुपया वापस लेकर के ही रहने वाले हैं। उससे देश के गरीब से गरीब व्यक्ति को सशक्त करने का काम किया जाएगा।
The Prime Minister said as India achieves its best ever Asian Games performance and the economy shows excellent growth numbers, the entire country is full of new self-confidence.
एक तरफ इस एशियन गेम्स में भारत ने अपनी बेस्ट एवर परफॉर्मेंस दिखाई हमारे खिलाड़ियों ने, तो दूसरी तरफ कल देश को अर्थव्यवस्था के आंकड़ों से भी एक नया मेडल मिला। जो आंकड़े आए हैं वो देश की मजबूत होती अर्थव्यवस्था और उसमें आते आत्मविश्वास के प्रमाण है। 8.2% की दर से हो रहा विकास भारत की अर्थव्यवस्था की बढ़ती हुई ताकत को दिखाता है।
Speaking on the occasion, Communications Minister Manoj Sinha said IPPB will provide accessible, hassle-free and easy financial services to those who have no access to such services. Here is a report from our correspondent.
India Post Payments Bank IPPB will significantly augment the reach of the banking sector in the country, especially in the rural areas. It will leverage the vast network of the Department of Posts, which covers every corner of the country with more than 3 lakh postmen and Gramin Dak Sevaks. The launch of the bank marks another significant milestone in the government's endeavour to take the benefits of a rapidly developing India to the remotest corners of the country. Initially, IPPB will have 650 branches and 3,250 access points spread across the country. All the 1.55 lakh post offices in the country will be linked to the IPPB system by 31st December this year. With Anand Kumar, Anupam Mishra, AR News, Delhi.
India Post Payments Bank branches were also launched in Pune, Arunachal Pradesh, Maharashtra, Vijayawada and Jammu. President Ram Nath Kovind has said that technology can be a great enabler for speedy justice in India. Addressing a national conference organized by the Supreme Court Advocates on Record Association in New Delhi today, Mr. Kovind said a start was made in 2016 with the opening of India's first e-court in the High Court of Hyderabad, and since then the idea of e-courts has spread elsewhere. Expressing concern over the backlog of cases in courts, the President said the Indian legal system is marked by long delays and there is a backlog of 3.3 crore cases in various courts of the country.
There are many reasons for such delays. There are infrastructure gaps and considerable vacancies, particularly in subordinate courts. There is a culture of seeking adjournments as a norm rather than an exception. New thinking is gradually taking place on frequent adjournments. I have been told that the judiciary is making sincere efforts to curb this practice.
Speaking on the occasion, Chief Justice of India Deepak Mishra said that technology has the potential to boost productivity, quality and performance of the judiciary.
Firstly, we can use technological resource to strengthen our managerial and operational support. Secondly, technology can enhance quality of our work. Thirdly, technological resources like legal database can aid in strengthening the judicial research.
Chief Election Commissioner O.P. Rawat today said arrangements will be made for webcasting of polling in the Maoist-affected areas of Chhattisgarh in the coming assembly elections. Talking to reporters in Raipur after a two-day visit to the poll-bound state, he said the webcasting facility will be provided at all those places where internet connectivity is available.
जहां भी इंटरनेट सुविधा अवेलेबल होगी उसमें वेबकास्टिंग वो इंटरनेट प्रोटोकॉल के जरिए दिल्ली में देख सकते हैं, सीओ के ऑफिस में देख सकते हैं, डीओ के ऑफिस में देख सकते हैं, आरओ के ऑफिस में उसकी व्यवस्था की जाएगी.
The filing of income tax returns has registered an upsurge of around 71% up to the 31st of August as compared to the corresponding period of last year. The Central Board of Direct Taxes in a statement said the increase in the number of returns reveals a marked improvement in the level of voluntary compliance of taxpayers, which can be attributed to several factors, including the impact of demonetization, enhanced persuasion, and education of taxpayers. The total GST collection for August this year stood at around 94,000 crore rupees, which is slightly lower than the GST collected in July. According to an official release, one of the main factors for the dip in tax revenues is probable postponement of sale of items for which tax rate was reduced by the GST Council. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. In Jammu and Kashmir, 3 unidentified terrorists were killed in a counter-terrorist operation that concluded in North Kashmir's Bandipora district today. One soldier also lost his life. The operation continued for the last 3 days in the higher reaches of Danna forests in Bandipora district. Security sources said that one among 2 army soldiers who sustained injuries during the operation yesterday succumbed to injuries in hospital. The condition of another injured soldier is stated to be stable. In Chhattisgarh, 1 security personnel was killed while 3 others were injured in a Maoist attack in Sukma district of Bastar division today. AIR correspondent reports that a team of District Reserve Guard was on a search operation in Kerlapal area. Maoists triggered a powerful IED blast near Bandipora village. Assam police has filed a charge sheet against 48 people in connection with the Dokmoka mob lynching case. On the 8th of June, 2 youths, Abhijit and Nilotpal, were beaten to death by a mob at Karbi Anglong district. They were accused of being child lifters. Talking to news persons in Guwahati today, DGP Kuladhar Saikia said the charge sheet has been filed in the Chief Judicial Magistrates Court at Diphu. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today spoke to the Chief Minister of Nagaland, Nephew Rio, and took stock of the situation in the wake of floods in parts of the state. Mr. Modi assured all possible support to the state in the rescue and relief operations. In a tweet, Mr. Modi said the centre is standing shoulder to shoulder with the people of Nagaland and he prays for everyone's well-being. In Odisha, Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana is bringing about a qualitative change in the lives of the poor by providing them a clean cooking fuel. The scheme aims to provide free LPG connections to women from extremely poor households. Here is a ground report from our Cuttack correspondent.
In the most affected Navarampur district in Odisha, the Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana has brought positive changes in the day-to-day life of the people. Till date, 45,000 people have registered in the district in 2018. One of the beneficiaries, Nasima Bano of Navarampur district, says that now she is not facing any problems while cooking.
मैं गैस अप्लाई की थी, मुझे 7 दिन के अंदर गैस कनेक्शन मिल गया। सिलेंडर, चूल्हा, पाइप, रेगुलेटर सब मिल गया। पहले चूल्हे में प्रॉब्लम्स हो रहा था, अभी गैस में हम लोग खाना पकाते हैं।
In order to promote the scheme and provide more connections to the poor people, the centre has directed the state government to implement Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana under extended Gram Swaraj Abhiyan in 10 aspirational districts in the state. Tapan Maharana, Air News, Cuttack.
India and Nepal have signed an MOU on preliminary engineering cum traffic survey on broad gauge rail line between Raxaul and Kathmandu. Indian Ambassador to Nepal Manjeev Singh Puri and Nepal Secretary of Ministry of Physical Planning and Works Madhusudan Adhikari signed the MOU in Kathmandu last evening in the presence of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Nepal's Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli. The Raxaul-Kathmandu rail line is expected to expand connectivity by enhancing people-to-people linkages between the two countries and promoting economic growth and development. The United States today slapped sanctions on 2 Pakistani companies by placing them on the export entities list for activities related to nuclear and missile trade. In a federal notification, the U.S. Department of Commerce said the entities added to the EAR list have been determined by the U.S. government to be acting contrary to the national security or foreign policy interests of the U.S. The move comes days ahead of the visit of Secretary of State Mike Pompeo to Pakistan. Justice Tahira Safdar was sworn in as the first woman Chief Justice of a Pakistani High Court today. According to the Dawn newspaper, Justice Safdar was sworn in as the Chief Justice of Baluchistan High Court at a ceremony held at the Governor's House. And now news from the 18th Asian Games.
India added 2 more gold medals, 1 silver and a bronze, to its kitty at the 18th Asian Games being held in Indonesia today. In boxing and bridge event, India got gold and silver in women's squash team event. Boxer Amit Pangal defeated reigning Olympic champion Hasanboy Dasmatov of Uzbekistan in the final of men's light flyweight 49 kg category. The second gold medal of the day came in the bridge men's pair event when Pranab Bardhan and Shibnath Sarkar finished top of the table with 384 points. In squash, Indian women team of Joshna Chinnappa, Deepika Pallikal Karthik, Sunaina Kuruvilla and Tanvi Khanna bagged silver. In men's hockey, India beat Pakistan 2-1 to clinch a bronze medal. Akash Deep hit the first goal and second was scored by Harmanpreet. India is now at 8th position with 69 medals in its kitty. India has 15 gold, 24 silver and 30 bronze. China leads the medal tally, followed by Japan. Srikala, Sports Desk.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Sports Minister Colonel Rajavardhan Rathore have congratulated the medal winners and the Indian men's hockey team for their achievement. In cricket, England were 178 for 5 in their second innings on the third day of the 4th cricket test against India at Southampton when reports last came in. Earlier, India were all out for 273 in their first innings, taking a 27-run lead. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launches India Post Payments Bank across the country, says with this new system, the banking facilities will reach the remotest parts of the country. President Ram Nath Kovind asserts that technology can help in delivering speedy justice. 3 terrorists killed and a soldier martyred in security operations in Bandipora district of Jammu and Kashmir. Income tax returns filed so far this year register 71% rise compared to corresponding period last year. India and Nepal sign MOU on preliminary survey of railway line between Raxaul and Kathmandu. And in Asian Games, India bagged 2 more gold medals and 1 silver today, beat Pakistan to clinch bronze in men's hockey. For details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.nic.in, and that is all in the news at 9. Good night.